this time we're going to do just something really cute that I'm going to show you how to get this on your cake. And you don't have to have a projector or anything like that. You can just follow my instructions. So basically I've got my black color. I got a little bit of water in it. You blot it just like we do on all the rest. And then I'm just going to go in the center and I'm just going to make a little circle. So it doesn't have to be exact. Very few are. So okay, after you do the circle, you're going to come down underneath it, and then you do more like an oval. It's a little bit bigger, like this, kind of like an oval shape, almost like an egg shape. Okay. Now, then you will do little shape that comes out like this, and another one out like that, and then you're going to just do another circle on the inside of this one. Okay, and then on the bottom here, this obviously is going to be a little bird, so you're going to come down underneath the body and you're going to make a little shape that looks like an upside down U. And then you're going to make another one right here. And then you're going to just make little toes here, just like that. However you can do it's fine. Okay, now, then I'll just to make his beak, you just go kind of in the center of the circle, and you're just kind of going to make an upside down triangle. So you're going to go right in the center here, and you're just going to make a little triangle that kind of goes down like that. And then you're going to do his eye, which is just little round circles right over on the side on the side of his beak. Okay, you're going to make his eyes, and you can leave a little dot in there where it's just like a highlight. Okay, and I'm going to darken his eyes up just a little bit more because that needs to be darkened, and I just sealed my highlight up on that one. Okay, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to just darken the eyes up just like that. Alright, I'm going to just make a few little eyelashes on there. Okay, right here where I have his beak, I'm going to go a little bit up underneath this part of the triangle, make a little part that comes out and goes down like that. Okay, and then on his head I got a couple of little feathers that just kind of flip up, just because that's kind of cute that way. Alright, and then on his stomach I just do a little line like that. Just kind of take it and just kind of do a little swirly line like that. It doesn't have to be any certain way, just however you can get it on there. Okay, now, since we have him, which you could actually do a little penguin just like this, because it could be a little bird or a little penguin. Either way, so I'm going to just darken this up just a little bit more. And if you have spots that, like your color is a little bit lighter, you can just take some and go back in and darken it up some. Okay, now he's going to be sitting on a tree branch. So I'm going to get a little bit more of the black on the brush, and I'm going to, right here where the bottom of that oval is, you're going to take a line and you're just going to draw a straight line just like that. Okay, then the bottom where his feet are, you're going to do another line there, which is so that's where he's, you know, holding on to that little branch there. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to do we're going to make the tree come out, and we're going to put some little flowers on it. So, and on this side we're going to have it go over to the all the way to the side. So we're going to just sweep this on over, and we're just going to kind of bring it up. And then this line here, you're going to follow it over, and then go down with that one. Okay. Now, let's see. This one we're going to come. We're just going to follow this one and bring it up like this. And then we're actually going to turn this, and I'm going to make a branch that comes out over his head. Just like that. Except I want this part up on the top. So, just like I did before, if you make a mistake, you just take your brush with just some water in it and you wet it like that, and then you just blot it off, and just about, you can always get it off. Now if it's buttercream, that's a different story, but this is fondant, so it's easier to correct it with this. If it's buttercream, then you just have to figure out a way to make it look like that's what you wanted it to look like. So anyway, I'm going to come over here and bring my branch over. This is something that you can just do freehand. It doesn't have to be anything great. You can just do however you can do it. You could also, instead of putting any little painted flowers on here, you could do some cutout flowers and put them on here instead of painting them. So it's just up to you as to what you want to do. And I'm going to come off of this area over here. I'm going to make another little branch that's going to come out like that. And oh boy, probably hear my cat in the background. Okay, so then, since we have this, then we're going to just hold off on the rest of that. I'm going to, so I can get to it a little bit easier, I'm going to turn this, and then I'm going to have this branch coming out. Let's see. And really, you can do it however you want to. If you might can see a way to do it that you like a little bit better than this, and that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to come back down. Okay, and then from here I'm going to make another little branch that's going to come off of that. And then do like this. Okay, there's my branches. So I got a little burr in the middle and my branches. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to do some little flowers. Like I said, you could always do some little fondant cutout flowers. That's up to you. You can do that, or you can just paint some on. So basically you just want to take a little line and you go out. These flowers will have 4 little circles, and you just basically go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the center. And then you can just take kind of like a leaf shape, and you just kind of put some little leaves on there. However you want to do it is fine. Okay, you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a little center in there, and you're just going to continue to make some little flowers. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Make a little leaf, make another little leaf. I mean, really, this is just however you want it to look. Okay, it could just be however. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and make a center. Make a little leaf here and there. You're going to make another little leaf over here. Make another little flower. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have a center. Okay, and you're just going to keep on doing that. You're going to keep on putting flowers. Some color on the brush here, some black. And I'm going to just put his tail in there. Basically, you're just going to make a line that kind of goes out, another line that goes out, and one that goes across. Just like that. It's a very simple line. Okay, that's his tail. Activity going on here. You can probably hear my dogs going in and out, my cat, and everything else. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to make this a little bluebird. And so you could do a red bird or whatever you want to do, I guess. Just whichever. So I got some blue paint here in my brush. I watered it down. And I'm just going to kind of go in and put some color on him. Now this is really not like you would consider a realistic bird, because he's just kind of a little cute one that just sort of sits there and looks cute. Also, I was going to say, since you put the black on first, you have to be real careful to put the color around the black. And actually, you probably could just put the color on and then put all the little black on there. You could do that too, but we didn't do that, so this is what we're doing. So I'm just being real careful, and I'm going to tap the color in. Just like that. You can do it, it's just takes more time. Alright, now I'm going to pick up some more, just pick up the wrong thing. Pick up some more blue. And I'm going to go in here on the side of his face, and I'm going to blend that blue right out. Just blend it in. I love little bluebirds. They're so pretty. There's blue jays and there's bluebirds. Okay, now kind of blend it out so you don't have any, really crazy looking little marks on there. Okay, just like that. Now I'm going to pick up some more blue, and I'm going to do some on his body. Now, I'm not going to do inside that circle there. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something different with it. So you're just going to put the little blue in there. And as you can see, the little bluebird was very simple. You make a circle for his head. You make an oval for his body. You make these little crazy looking semi-triangles. And most of them are just shapes. This is a triangle. This is an odd shape. I'm not sure what that one is. But it's not anything hard, and it'd be a really cute little cake for you to make for whatever occasion you have. And you would just continue to put your color in there. I'm going to put some more color on my brush, and then just kind of finish up going around here like this. And you just want to continue to do it until you have it all filled in. Now, I'm going to pick up a little bit of orange, just a little bit, and I'm just going to tap into his little beak there. Just really easy, because you just want a little bit. Now on his feet, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just tap it, and I didn't even pick up any more color. And I don't think his feet actually are orange, but there are some that you could do with orange and some that you would do with like brown or whatever. But for this purpose, we're going to use orange. Okay, Now, I'm going to also take a little bit of blue. I see I did not fill in his little feathers on the top of his head. And I'm going to do that because it just looks, he looks cute like that, or she. Alright, now, what I'm going to do next is, I'm going to get a bigger brush. It's a fatter brush, like this. This is the one that I use to do a lot of detail work with. And you see, it's really small, real thin. It's really nice for that. This one I'm going to use for my tree. It's a lot thicker, and it'll go a little faster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of water on that, and I'm going to dip into some brown. And I'm going to start just putting, because the tree goes all the way over here to the side. So I'm just going to start by putting my brown in, just like that. Get a little bit more color. And if you get a little bit much, sometimes, I mean, you can always just keep blending it. It'll be just fine. There we go. Okay, now, and really, if you have some lighter areas, darker areas, that looks better anyway, because in a real piece of wood or tree, you know, you have different colors. So you're going to have darker and you're going to have lighter. So I'm just spreading it all the way over to the side here, like that. Okay, just going to keep on going. Just like that. Okay, now, get a little bit darker in this area. Okay. And then I'm going to really gently and just put that little bit in that branch. Like that. Alright, I'm going to go right in between his feet there and just dot so it's brown. And then I'm going to continue to bring the color down and just pull it down into the rest of the branch. Just like that. You're just following the, just like if you're coloring when you're a little child, or even now. I love to color now, so I don't want to say as a child. Alright, go up here, I'm going to fill these branches in. You can always revert back to your smaller brush, which is fine. I'm going to anyway when I get done with these branches. And you just keep on going till you get it all filled in. This would be really cute, you know, for even for Mother's Day. You could do a cute little cake with a little bird sitting in a tree with flowers, and, you know, write something real pretty on there for Mother's Day. Spring, we've already had Easter here. But, you know, you could do it for lots of different things. Okay, so now I've got that in there. I'm going to pick up my small brush again, and I'm going to pick up some pink. Pink for my flowers. And I'm just going to, these are small, so you just kind of dot it in like that on the little 4 little petals there. Just keep on going. Just kind of rub it in there. You could do some a little darker, some a little lighter. This is not a realistic type painting. It's just really a cute little idea for a cake. And simple, because as you saw, this is just certain shapes, and then you just kind of freehand the rest of this, and it really would be a cute little cake for different occasions, for a birthday, for Mother's Day, you know, different occasions. Now this one is darker. You see I did a darker, some lighter, and it's just great to do that because, you know, in nature there's different, there's lighter and there's darker, so it'll look good either way. And it's really good because you don't have a set template that you have to use. You can just do this however you want to. If you want to make the bird yellow, you can do that. Okay, I'm going to pick up a little bit of green because I do have some leaves here, and I'm just going to put some green in those leaves. I will have to say this kind of a painted cake would be much quicker than if you do something that's a lot more detailed and realistic. I like both things, really. I like to do both. Sometimes it's good to do something quick, and sometimes it's good to do something that's very detailed, which I do like to do that too. So anyway, best of both worlds. I like to do them both. This is something that you can do. You don't have to have any kind of pattern to put on here. You don't have to have a projector to put it on here. And you would be so surprised and so proud of how good you can do on your own cake. And I would love to see some that you do after watching this video. And I would love to hear your comments if you would like to see more things like this, or if you'd like to see stuff that's a little bit more realistic. You know, just kind of whatever it is that you think you'd like to see more of, because I plan on doing a series of different videos for this. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to continue, since I've got my green going, I'm going to continue to put some green in each leaf, just like this. Okay, just like I'm doing here. Some of them will be darker, some of them will be lighter. That's perfectly good. Alright, whoop, I see one I missed. Right here, one little leaf. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss any other one. Okay, now I'm going to take my pink, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to start blotting in those pink little petals on those little flowers. As you can see, the petals on the flowers and all the different flowers, they're not an exact shape, but it doesn't have to be. You would just be so amazed at how happy you would be and pleased with your cake, as well as others, once you get done with it. You would have people just amazed at how good you did. So you're just going to continue. I have not picked up any more color. I'm just using what I have in the brush and just putting it on here. And get lighter and lighter, of course, as I go. Okay. Now, like I said, on fondant, it's easier to get off a mistake. If you're working on buttercream, it's much harder. And the trick to that is to make it look like you want it to look. So sometimes, you know, you might have a branch coming out here, but you really wanted it to be a little lower. So if you can't take it off, you're going to have to make it work. So you can just, you know, improvise. And I have learned to improvise a lot. And the great thing about it is nobody would really know it because, you know, it's your design, you're doing it. Okay, so you see here I have my little bluebird. He's sitting on a branch. There's some pretty flowers around him. And I think I'm just going to take a little bit of, let's see, maybe yellow, and just dot it inside the flowers. Just take a little bit on the end of your fine tip brush, and I'm just going to kind of dot it in, just like that, just a little bit. Okay, you're going to just dot it in on each one. Okay, just like that. I'm going to leave his little belly just like it is. And because his little feet have been painted and they are hard to see his toes, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to just outline them a little bit more. Just like that. And you can do it. The best thing to do when you're doing the fine stuff like this is to use a small brush like this one. Okay, then you can just make some little things, like I'm making some little lines here for his tail. You can make a few little swooshes for his wings. You know, whatever you want to do, you can do that. And let's see. Whoops, I like to have messed that one up. You can go back in, you can darken up your branches some, just like this. Just like I'm doing here. And you just keep on going with it. You just do just however you want to do. You could put a blue background in there. You can leave it white. You could do a little bit of a yellow, like a sunset type background. You can just do however you want to do. But it really would make a cute little cake, as well as you could take little fondant flowers and put them on there. I think that would be cute. I just didn't have time to do that tonight. But that would be really cute. You could do some fondant flowers. You could do some little fondant leaves. You could do some around the sides as well. So as I was saying before, like I said, the little head is just a circle. Then you have an oval. Then you have a triangle that's upside down with another little piece of one beside it. Then the little dots for the eyes, circle for the belly. This is an odd shape. I don't know what you'd want to call that one. And everything else is just some lines. And it's really simple. I think you could do it, and I would love to see what results you get. I will be doing more videos. I would really appreciate it if you would comment. Let me know if you'd like to see more things like this, or would you like to see more things, more of the very realistic things I've done. They're both great. They're both cute. But let me know what you think. And good luck. And remember, I would love to see what you do on your cakes. Thanks for watching.